Welcome, EDT 315. Today, I, Miss Spring, will be speaking on the glass ceiling effect and implications the glass ceiling effect has on our society. The glass ceiling is an unacknowledged discriminatory barrier that prevents minorities, women in this case, from rising to a position of power or responsibility within an organization. The term glass ceiling is most often applied in the business situation in which women feel that men are very much involved in the usage of power and women find it difficult to, or rather impossible to, reach to that level or break this glass ceiling. We will discuss potential causes of the glass ceiling effect in our Nearpod. For this lesson, I would just like to prove to you by presenting evidence that the glass ceiling exists. The bar graph presents evidence of the gender gap due to the glass ceiling effect. The graph compares men's earning to women's earning based on their level of education. The graph shows that men have an immediate advantage on the graph that continues to grow with their level of education. While greater education increases women's overall earnings, education does not close the gender pay gap. A prime example of where the glass ceiling effect takes place is in politics. Take a look at the following photograph of previous Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. What do you see? Does it look like Hillary Clinton is sitting alone in her conference room? What if I told you that all the men were photoshopped out? Now let's add them back in. This is a photo from a meeting with former President Barack Obama and his top security advisors in the Situation Room on the day of the raid of Osama bin Laden's compound in 2011. Clinton was the only woman present. Let's examine this picture of many political leaders watching the overtime shoutout of Chelsea versus Bayern Champions League final during the G8 summit. German Chancellor Angela Merkel is left alone when the other political leaders are left out. Let's see if this pattern continues. This is a picture of a debate taking place in the Commons. Let's try taking away the men from the equation one more time. The benches now look eerily empty compared to before. Does this look like an equal representation of our government? This can be problematic since we learned before that men and women are affected by different gender binaries that cause men and women to have different opinions on ideology. This can be problematic since majority men are in charge of making important decisions. This can also affect how women are portrayed in society. Although it is evident based on the data provided that the glass ceiling exists, it does not mean that it cannot be broken through. Women can overcome the barriers. To end the lecture, I have provided a brief video that provides examples of 5 women who have shattered the glass ceiling.
5 women who paved the way for other women to succeed. Becky Hammon. When Hammon became the first female coach in the NBA, she also became proof that women can be leaders in the world of athletic coaching. She says, "I don't believe leadership has a gender." Samantha Bee. Once Samantha Bee had her own show, Full Frontal, she became the only woman in the all-boys club of late-night TV.
You know, when I take a look at each piece individually, I like it. Then when I take a step back, I feel like something's missing.
Katie Elmer Moda. As the executive producer of the Emmy-nominated TV show East Los High, Elmer Moda is changing the face of TV with an all-Latino cast and employing diverse women both on and behind the camera. Reshma Saujani. By educating, inspiring, and equipping thousands of high school girls to pursue careers in computing, Saujani is actively changing the face of Silicon Valley.
This year we'll teach 40,000 girls in almost every single state in the country. It's incredible.
Reese Witherspoon. Growing tired of sexist questions on the red carpet, Witherspoon champions for the #AskHerMore movement to encourage smarter conversations about things that matter. Learn how you can support other women today at leanin.org/popsugar. Share with your favorite coworkers.